Cheers and welcome to Bitter Reality Brewing. Yes, we're doing a taste test for the 2 beers that me and Evan brewed. Drew's here.
Hey.
Evan couldn't be here. Sorry.
1 beer for me.
He had to work. It happens. It is what it is. So we're going to do 2 beer tastings, but we'll do the brown ale next. And we're going to do the Pineapple Bomb IPA first because it's lighter. They're both kind of hoppy, which is kind of funny because what is mine sitting at according to this? Mine's sitting at about 53 theoretical IBUs, and Evan's is at about 42 theoretical IBUs. So it's a hoppy brown ale. So yeah, we chose that, you know, with the malts and everything on top of the hops, we would do that next. And you're gonna love this. Okay, so Evan was brewing for 8%. And I kind of screwed him up a little, and he got, oh no, I'm sorry, he was brewing for 8.2%, and he got an 8%. I was only brewing for 6.7, and what did I get?
Well, the classic, 8.2, right?
So yeah, I'm shooting for this, and I end up here. Evan's shooting for this, and he got really, really close. I don't have the room right now, but Evan brewed on the Anvil Foundry, so the brown ale, or hoppy brown ale, American brown ale, was brewed on an Anvil Foundry. I brewed the Pineapple Bomb IPA with Kvike yeast from Imperial A44 on a BrewEasy compact with the Boilermaker surface. And I got extremely high efficiencies, obviously.
Yeah. Whenever you do a recipe, you should just shoot for 2 points lower, maybe.
Yeah, but then I get what, non-alcoholic.
Yeah.
You never know what I'm gonna get. So we're gonna go ahead and do a taste test on this Pineapple Bomb. Well, Drew's taking a quick sip because I've already been sipping the hell out of this one for about a week.
It looks pretty nice.
It's very light copper. Well, actually, I'll say dark copper or light amber.
I'll say amber, yeah.
Yeah, amber. 10 pounds of Pilsner, 1 pound of rye, 1 pound of wheat. That's where we get a hint of that haze in there, and not to mention the hops. 6.5 of Victory Malt, 6 ounces of dark Munich. I was going for a hint of the caramel without getting too much in there, and I just didn't want any kind of regular caramel malts. And then the only hops that were used were the Lupamax Brew 1, and I used it at 5 minutes, 2.5 ounces, 2.5 ounces in a steep/whirlpool at, I believe it was around 170, around 175, something like that. For 20 IBUs, and I did that for about 10 minutes. And then 3 ounces of dry hops for 5 days. Planned 3 days, I did 5. With the same, so it was only 1 hop, 8 ounces of it.
Well, I smelled pineapple off the bat, but then I had a little bit of sense memory.
I don't know what that means.
What is it that we put in, you used to do like mealworms and stuff and sell them for reptiles? Is that germ wheat that they put in?
Oh, wheat germ.
Wheat germ, it kind of smells like wheat germ when I think about it.
You're weird.
It does.
Yeah, I like wheat germ.
It's the pineapple.
I haven't eaten it in years, but I like it actually.
That, so.
I'm odd. I eat some weird. Well, if you say eating pecans and cranberries on a regular basis is weird, that's me.
I could also just because of the glass. So I put my nose in there like that.
And they're both
more pineapple.
Yeah, both Burial Brewing. I'm loving the beer. I just honestly. Now, what's funny is we did a Kvike with A44 before and had a Pineapple Bomb, and then we did it again where I fermented it at 95 Fahrenheit instead of 85 Fahrenheit. And we had that tropical with a little bit of pineapple rind back in the day. And this did not get as much pineapple as I expected, but the rye and that little hint of the Victory malt and the Munich malt seems to give it a little caramely, almost a toffee background.
There is a thicker caramely.
Yeah, and it supports it well. It's almost like, I'm not gonna say Banana Foster's, but if you added some sugar, it probably would taste a little like banana. Or not Banana Foster's, I'm sorry, like a pineapple version of a Banana Foster's. That's what I was thinking in my head.
I can't really taste the pineapple as much as I can just smell it.
Yeah, I smell it. And most of what you taste is in your...
This tastes like a less aggressive palate wrecker to me.
That's weird. I don't get that, but okay.
It has the same like flavor profile to it.
Our palates used to be almost identical. They are starting to do this for quite a while, past year. Which is good. That's good. That way you're not hearing the same thing. But
it tastes like a palate wrecker, so I can't stop drinking it. It's good.
That's crazy. And I found a beer recently at one of the local bottle shops that was like over 100 IBUs, and I was thinking of palate wrecker. So
it's like palate wrecker if you dialed back the bitterness on it.
And added a hint of rye.
Yeah, the rye's in there for sure.
Yeah, the rye's nice. We're gonna set this down and take a drink of water because we got a brown ale to taste. And
I don't want to set it down.
Yeah, of course you don't. Someday I'm gonna order some palate wrecker from whatever state I can get it and have it shipped here because We love Palate Wrecker. It's awesome. It's from Green Flash Brewing, and if you ever get a Palate Wrecker and you've never had it, it's your last beer of the night.
Yeah, don't start with that.
And if you like really, really, really spicy wings like I used to eat and don't eat as much.
Perfect for that.
Yeah, Palate Wrecker and crazy hot food. Even what was that? The hot chicken, that would go well with it too. Yeah. Anything stupid hot with Palate Wrecker, you're set.
Good combo.
So here's the brown ale. I don't have the keg because I had to give the keg to Evan in Gainesville. He brewed it. But I stole about a gallon, gave some of it away, and kept the rest. I gotta tell you, I have had a taste of this, and I'm just gonna tell you straight up, I was extremely impressed. I'm not a big brown ale fan. I like some brown ales. We had an English brown ale I had recently, and that was really good at a restaurant.
Oh, yeah, the like cowboy one.
Yeah, that was really freaking good. Beautiful brown. I know you probably can't see that color, and I don't have a phone on me. You might, but beautiful brown. I mean, just gorgeous brown. Hints of red. Red and brown hues. Absolutely beautiful.
Maybe something's wrong with me. I don't know. It smells like ethyl alcohol. It smells like ethyl alcohol.
No, it's.
I have a big jar of ethyl alcohol back from COVID.
And you've been smelling it?
I smell it sometimes because I use it occasionally at my desk. It's at work. They gave it out to us for like hand sanitizer reasons for COVID.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what are you doing?
Not for drinking ethyl alcohol. No.
Okay.
Not drinking
I
like
was a
straight
little
moonshine
concerned.
on the job. Okay.
Okay, just concerned.
But it kind of has that smell to it.
Okay, yeah. And my wife got something like that I had to buy from a whiskey place during COVID. And it
I got it
smelled
for
like
free.
pure hooch, man.
It is basically.
Yeah, he did 11 pounds, 8 ounces of pale malt, 1 pound of caramel malt or crystal, however you want to say it, 40L,
You know
a
what?
pound of wheat, 8 ounces of carapils, 8 ounces of chocolate rye, which, oh yeah. And that's probably why I like it so much. 4 ounces of golden naked oats, and, oh yeah, there it is, half a pound of corn sugar to dry it out. And it was all Columbus, Cascade, and Centennial. Well, actually, it was Columbus with a little bit of Cascade hops. And then for dry hopping, he had me dry hop it with 1 ounce of Cascade and Centennial for technically 4 days, but I did 5. So
You know what? The more I smell it though, I'm getting like banana and chocolate.
I get banana and chocolate. I'm good there. Yeah, and I definitely get the caramel, the banana, the chocolate. And I had citrus on the nose. A lot of citrus on the nose.
A lot of chocolate in the flavor.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's what I was saying, and I had mentioned this to Evan when I brought him the keg and everything, and I went to the Gainesville Hogtown Big Beer Club meeting that I posted recently. I like my Pineapple Bomb a lot, okay? I just do. I like IPAs. But this has so much character going on. I mean, so much going on. And it's not in a bad way. It's just very good. I mean, you get the citrus and some caramel smell. You get a hint of chocolate. You taste it. You get the chocolate. It's just, there's a lot going on.
I'm pretty impressed with the chocolate flavor in it because most of the time when people say, hey, it's got chocolate, it just tastes like roast to me or like coffee to me.
The problem with chocolate is most people put too much.
Yeah.
They put too much. He only
I bet the
used,
high ABV is helping with that though.
yeah, at 8.0. He only put 8 ounces of chocolate rye, and then on top of that, the 1 pound of 40L crystal will help carry that chocolate a little. And then the wheat. Wheat helps carry flavor no matter what. It just does. And I was excited, and he's like, yeah, Mark kind of talked me into some rye, so I did some chocolate rye. And I'm like, hell yeah. Half pound.
So both really good.
Yeah, and hey, Evan, I may need to, swing back by Gainesville and get a few more bottles. Just saying. But yeah, huge success. Both beers came out great. Yeah, would I like more pineapple in mine? Of course, but I was going for as much pineapple as I could get without putting real pineapple in it. I could always back flavor it with a little amaretti pineapple and go crazy, but it doesn't need it. It's a really good beer by itself. The brown ale, I'm talking character. You want a beer with a lot going on. They kind of mentioned that it kind of tastes like a very mild strong ale, which I could see that a tiny bit, but
I guess
it's just a really good, strong imperial brown ale. I can't say enough about it. I mean, and it was funny because if you didn't see the first video, you need to go check that out. I literally told Evan, you can pick any hops I have, any yeast I have and any malts. And he was like, just overwhelmed, like, and I was like, no, nothing held back. You pick whatever you want. I'm not going to say you can't use something. And he was just like, oh my gosh, I didn't expect this. Like he was thinking, keep it simple, but he just was like, oh. And we used Imperial A24, which is hop head or dry hop or whatever. It's a Chico 20 from Imperial and a 004, which is more of a hoppy yeast or brings out the hops, blend it together. I kind of feel like it's a little like White Labs A50 or White Labs 51, which is Chico and it's got a little bit of citrus going on. But no offense, White Labs, I love your yeast, but A24 from Imperial, I like it a little better. I just do. I've used it many times in the past. So, cheers. Appreciate you. Thank you for joining us here at Bitter Reality Brewing.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm gonna finish the brown ale and then I'm moving on to the pineapple bomb.
I'm gonna drink this one. This is really good. It's not something I wouldn't normally want to drink, but it's good.
It's got a lot going on. It's really good.